the whole region. And I do believe we're seeing more and more as the GCC becoming one of the major destinations for capital. This region has been typically underinvested by global investors worldwide. At the beginning of the year, we did see some modest transformation movement out of the dollar, and and we saw that money moving into Europe and to other places. But that movement was from a huge overweight in dollar-based assets. And I would say in the last 2 months, we're seeing that money coming back into the United States. And so I don't see there's that much movement. There's still a deep belief in the opportunity in the U.S. You asked Cristiano about AI. If you look at the makeup of the second quarter of the U.S. economy, over 40% of the economic growth in the second quarter was CapEx for technology. And you don't see that in other places in the world. And it's that CapEx, whether it is through data centers or finding more power, gas, building gas turbines, you're seeing all that happening more in the United States than most places in the world today. You're not seeing that as much in Europe. And this is one of the big reasons for the huge gap between the US GDP and the European GDP. But look, money's going to move around all the time, but I would say most global investors have a very large overweight in the US, and I think that's going to be the place to have your overweighting for at least the next 18 months. And we'll see how that all plays out then.
You talk to central bankers regularly. What are the biggest concerns today of central bankers about what's going on in the global economy?
I would say the biggest question from central banks is, what is the role of tokenization and digitization? How quickly should they think about digitizing their own currency? What does that mean for the role of the dollar? If every currency digitizes and we have, what does that mean for bank payments? What does that mean for the payment companies like MasterCard and Visa? All these are being questioned right now. I think we spend so much time talking about AI. We're not spending enough time talking about how quickly we're going to tokenize every financial asset and the opportunity we're going to have a digital wallet and moving ETFs and other things through a digital wallet. And I think that's going to happen worldwide very rapidly. And I think most countries are ill-prepared for that and underappreciate how technology is changing that, not unlike how technology is changing AI and other things. It will be changing the technology around the plumbing of finance.
Okay. Patrice Motsepe is the founder and executive chair of African